The world is a chessboard, a silent battlefield where every glance, gesture, and word determines your rank pawn, knight, or king. Niccolo Machiavelli, the Renaissance architect of power, didn't write for dreamers or the timid. He wrote for those who see the hierarchy in every room, even when it's invisible to the untrained eye. There are no equals in this game, only predators who command, prey who fade, and those rare few who linger in the shadows, calculating, choosing whether to strike or vanish. The powerful don't watch everyone. They scan for the few who radiate presence and dismiss the many who dissolve the moment they enter. Not because they're quiet or humble, but because they carry habits that scream irrelevance, habits that erase them from the minds of those who hold power, opportunity, and respect. These 13 habits aren't loud mistakes, they're subtle leaks. Behaviors you've been taught to see as virtues, politeness, humility, caution. But to a Machiavellian mind, they're signals of weakness, invitations to be overlooked, underestimated, ignored. Today, we'll dissect these 13 habits that make you invisible to the powerful, expose how they betray you, and show you how to replace them with a presence that demands attention without begging for it. This isn't about shouting or performing, it's about becoming a force that reshapes the room without a word. Stay until the end, because the final truth will teach you how to wield silence like a blade, cutting through the noise of the world. Let's step into the arena and begin. 1. Entering rooms with energy pointed inward. When you walk into a room, your energy sets your place in the hierarchy. The powerful enter with awareness that expands. They scan faces, assess dynamics, claim the space silently. Their shoulders are back, their eyes deliberate, their presence a quiet command. But the weak collapse inward. Their shoulders slump, their gaze drops to the floor. Their energy retracts like a turtle into its shell. To the powerful, this person doesn't exist, not worth a glance, not worth a thought. Why? Because if you don't value your own presence, no one else will. Machiavelli wrote in The Prince, a prince must show himself to be above the ordinary. Your entrance is your first move on the board. Make a count. Imagine a networking event. You walk in, head down, clutching your drink, avoiding eye contact, hoping someone notices you. You think you're being humble, but you're signaling, I'm not a player in this game. Contrast this with a CEO who enters, pauses at the door, scans the room, and moves with purpose. Not haste. They don't seek approval, they expect it. The fix: train your body to lead. Walk in with shoulders squared, chin level, eyes scanning deliberately. Don't rush to a corner, pause, let the room feel your arrival. On social media, this translates to your digital entrance. Don't post nervously or lurk in comments. Share with confidence, then step back. Your energy must project outward, claiming space, not retreating. 2. Speaking with apology in your tone. Your words might be brilliant, but if your tone apologizes, they're wasted. A rising intonation, a soft trail off, excessive ums, likes, or sorries. These aren't quirks, they're surrenders. You're begging permission to speak, signaling, I don't believe in my own voice. Powerful people tune you out in seconds. Imagine pitching an idea in a meeting, but your voice lifts at the end like a question. I think we should try this. You think you're being collaborative. They hear, I'm not sure I belong here. Machiavelli saw speech as a weapon, measured, deliberate, final. A weak tone hands your enemies the victory before you've begun. Consider a modern example, a Zoom call where you soften your proposal with, I mean, it's just an idea, but you've already lost the room. Contrast this with a leader who speaks in low, slow rhythms, letting each word land like a stone. The fix: train your voice to be flat, calm, certain. Practice speaking in short, deliberate sentences, ending in silence, not questions. Record yourself, listen for hesitations. Eliminate them. In texts or emails, avoid qualifiers like just or maybe. Let your words carry weight, not doubt. When you speak like your time is valuable, others lean in. 3. Laughing too easily. Laughter is a social signal, but it's a double-edged sword. Laughing too quickly, especially at something not funny, nervous, or subtly disrespectful, hands power to the room. It says, I'm harmless, I agree. I'll do anything to stay comfortable. The powerful test you with tone, a sarcastic jab, a borderline insult, a risky joke. They're not waiting for your offense, they're watching for your laugh. If you chuckle to keep the peace, you're marked as pliable. Machiavelli warned that the one who yields first loses leverage. A nervous laugh is a white flag, signaling you'll bend to avoid conflict. Picture a group dinner where someone makes a sly dig at your career. You laugh it off, thinking it's polite. They note it, you're safe to push further. Now imagine Cesare Borgia, Machiavelli's muse, facing a veiled insult at court. He wouldn't laugh, he'd go silent, his gaze steady, letting the tension hang. The fix: stop laughing to belong. If a comment stings, hold a neutral face. If it's disrespectful, let silence answer. Practice this. Next time someone tests you with sarcasm, pause, look at them, say nothing. Let them feel the weight of your stillness. When they can't read you, they can't control you. 4. Over-explaining simple things. You're asked a question. You answer, then keep going, adding backstory, disclaimers, examples, as if your words need a defense attorney. You think you're clarifying. You're confessing insecurity. Over-explaining screams, I don't trust my own point. Powerful people don't have time for your podcast of self-justification they've already dismissed. You, Machiavelli, knew that words are currency. The more you spend, the less they're worth. In The Prince, he advised brevity to maintain authority. Every unnecessary word dilutes your presence, handing control to those who listen less. Imagine a job interview. Why do you want this role? You answer, then ramble about your life story, hoping to impress. The interviewer's eyes glaze over your invisible. Or online, you reply to a critical comment with a paragraph of context. You've lost the frame. The fix: answer, then stop. Let silence carry the rest. If someone asks for more, they'll ask. Practice this. Next time you're questioned, give a one-sentence response, then pause. In emails, cut every sentence that justifies. Speak like your time is expensive, and others will value it. 5. Waiting to be included. You sit at the table but speak only when spoken to. You linger on the edge of conversations, hoping for an invitation. You wait for permission socially, professionally, emotionally. This isn't patience, it's dependence. Broadcasting, I'm not sure I belong. Machiavelli warned against relying on others' validation. It's a leash. The powerful don't wait for a seat, they take it. They insert themselves, not arrogantly, but decisively, because value doesn't knock, it walks in. Picture a brainstorming session. You have ideas but stay quiet, waiting for someone to call on you. By the time you speak, the room's moved on. Or on social media, you hesitate to post, waiting for the right moment. You're fading into the background. The fix: act like you belong. In meetings, share one sharp idea early, then go silent. Online, post without waiting for approval. Practice this. Next time you're in a group, speak within the first 2 minutes. Even if it's brief, your contribution sets the tone. Hesitation erases it. 6. Apologizing for your standard sigh. You have boundaries, preferences, limits, non-negotiables, but when someone questions them, you soften. Explain, backtrack. You treat your standards as negotiable, apologizing for what you want or won't tolerate. This isn't flexibility, it's surrender. Machiavelli saw standards as power calibration, not morality. If you defend your boundaries, you make them seem arbitrary. If you hold them silently, they become law. Imagine declining a late-night work request, but when your boss raises an eyebrow, you say, I just need some balance, but I can make it work. You've weakened your stance. The fix: say no without explanation. Decline with, that doesn't work for me, and stop. If someone pushes, nod and repeat. It's not an option. Online, if you set a boundary, e.g., I don't discuss politics, don't justify when challenged, restatement. Are enough. When your standards are non-negotiable, they command respect, not permission. 7. Overusing praise. Sprinkle compliments like confetti. Nice job. That's amazing. To keep things smooth, to seem warm, to belong. But overused praise is worthless currency, signaling you need others' favor. Machiavelli knew that flattery, when cheap, marks you as someone who craves acceptance, not influence. The powerful don't praise to please, they praise to reward, sparingly. Picture a meeting where you compliment every idea to stay liked. The room sees you as a follower, not a peer. Or online, you comment, love this, on every post, diluting your voice. The fix, make praise rare, specific, deliberate. Instead of, great work, say, your data analysis shifted my perspective. Delay it slightly, let it land with weight. Practice this next time you're tempted to compliment. Pause, assess if it's earned, then deliver it with precision or not at all. 8. Mirroring too much, you match their tone, slang, laugh, rhythm, adjusting to fit the room. You think you're building rapport. You're erasing yourself. Mirroring screams, I'll become what you want to be included. Machiavelli valued distinctiveness. Power lies in standing apart, not blending in. When you mirror, you blur your edges, becoming invisible to those who matter. Imagine a colleague using casual slang, and you mimic it to seem relatable. They sense your adaptability as weakness. The fix, keep your natural tone, even if it clashes. Don't match their volume or gestures, let tension exist. Practice this in your next conversation. Maintain your own rhythm, even if it feels off. Your solidity creates curiosity, not exclusion. 9. Always showing gratitude first. Gratitude is powerful, but timing is everything. Saying, thanks for your time, or thanks for having me, before establishing presence marks you as subordinate. It signals, this benefits me more than you. Machiavelli saw premature gratitude as a confession of lower status. The powerful establish parity first, then express appreciation if it's mutual. Picture a job interview where you start with, thank you for seeing me. You've already placed yourself below the interviewer. The fix, delay gratitude. Speak with authority first, share value, ask questions, then thank if earned. Online, don't thank followers for likes, let your content be the exchange. Practice this in your next meeting. Focus on contributing before expressing thanks. Presence comes before politeness. 10. Seeking emotional safety in conversation. You enter conversations scanning for friendly faces, reading tones, adjusting mid-sentence to keep things smooth. You soften opinions, walk back honesty, avoid conflict at all costs. This addiction to emotional safety makes you a social janitor, cleaning up tension at the expense of your presence. Machiavelli knew that power thrives in discomfort. Those who create tension without flinching command respect. Imagine a debate where you hedge your stance to avoid pushback. You're invisible because you're safe. The fix, embrace discomfort. Say what you mean, let it land. Let the room react. If someone disagrees, don't smooth it over. Say, I see it differently. And pause. Online, post your truth without softening for likes. Practice this next time you sense tension. Hold it, don't resolve it. Your fearlessness becomes your power. 11. Avoiding taking up physical space. You sit with legs crossed, shoulders inward, gestures minimal, shrinking into corners. This isn't humility, it's submission. Your body says, I'm not a threat, don't notice me. Machiavelli saw every room as an arena where posture speaks louder than words. If your body doesn't claim space, your ideas won't either. Picture a meeting where you hunch over, arms folded. The powerful dismiss you, regardless of your words. The fix, sit like you belong, arms uncrossed, shoulders squared, chin level. Use deliberate gestures to punctuate points. Online, this translates to bold visuals or confident wording in posts. Practice this next time you're in a room. Take up space, lean in, spread out. Let your presence breathe. Your body trains your mind to command. 12. Over-identifying with good intention. Show, believe your good heart will shine through, that others will see your kindness, your depth. But power doesn't care about intentions, it responds to signals. Over-identifying with I meant well blinds you to how you're perceived. Machiavelli laughed at those who thought goodness alone wins respect. If you seem needy or apologetic, no one hunts for your potential, they move on. Imagine defending a mistake with, I didn't mean to upset anyone. The room hears weakness, not sincerity. The fix, own your signals, not your intentions. Adjust your tone, posture, brevity to project strength. If you're misjudged, don't clarify, let your actions redefine the narrative. Practice this next time you're tempted to explain your heart. Focus on delivering a clear, confident response instead. 13. Treating influence like something to be earned. You think influence comes from proving your self-worth. Ing harder, waiting your turn, being liked. This is the deepest flaw, because influence isn't earned, it's assumed. Machiavelli knew that power begins with posture, not permission. Those who carry influence walk into rooms as if they already matter, not waiting for validation. They don't beg for attention, they move like it's inevitable. Picture waiting years for a promotion, hoping your work speaks for itself. It doesn't. Or online, you hold back posts, fearing they're not good enough. You're invisible because you're waiting. The fix: assume influence now. Speak, act, post like you're already someone. In meetings, share ideas as if they're expected. Online, share boldly, without seeking likes. Practice this. Next time you hesitate, act anyway, move like the spotlight is already yours. Applying these principles in the digital age, these habits aren't just for physical rooms, they shape your digital presence. Social media is a global arena where every post, comment, or silence signals your place. Posting nervously, over-explaining in captions, or seeking validation through likes mirrors the same weaknesses. A Machiavellian approach online means posting sparingly with precision, letting ambiguity drive engagement. If someone criticizes your post, don't defend, reply with a question or nothing at all. Let your digital presence be as unapologetic as your physical one. Consider figures like Beyonce, who posts rarely, each move calculated, creating a gravitational pull. Your online silence, like your in-person stillness, becomes a weapon. Historical and modern parallels: Machiavelli drew from Cesare Borgia, who never apologized for his ruthlessness. He let his actions and silences build his legend. When Borgia executed a rival, he didn't explain, he displayed the outcome, letting fear and mystery amplify his power. Today, leaders like Elon Musk or Serena Williams wield similar restraint. They don't overshare, they don't justify, they let their presence speak. You can too. In a meeting, offer one bold idea and withdraw. Online, share one sharp post and let the comments chase you. Your scarcity creates weight. The final move: becoming undeniable. When you eliminate these 13 habits, you stop fading. You don't just enter rooms, you anchor them. Your tone doesn't waver, your laughter isn't cheap, your standards don't bend. You become a presence the powerful can't ignore, not because you're loud, but because you're undeniable. Machiavelli didn't teach shouting, he taught stillness, the kind that makes others adjust. Walk into every space, physical or digital, with the certainty of someone who belongs. Let silence be your sword, presence your shield. You're not begging for the spotlight, you're claiming it. Try this today in your next interaction. Pause before speaking, hold a neutral face, say less than you want. If someone tests you, don't laugh or explain, meet their gaze and let silence answer. Online, post something bold, then don't engage with critics. Watch how people shift, how they chase your attention, how they sense your weight. Share in the comments, which habit are you breaking first and how? Your transformation could spark in others. Subscribe for more Machiavellian wisdom. And grab my ebook *The Art of Power* in the pinned comment for tools to master presence. The next video will reveal how to control any room without a word. Keep watching. You're not just becoming visible, you're becoming the center.